Coffee time, and welcome to this week's video. Today we've come outside my local town, about 5-minute drive from where I live, and actually you can walk here within about 10. I've come to look at the Skylarks. I've been coming here for over pretty much the last few months. I started filming them in March when the grass was quite low and they were just starting to pair up. Initially 1 or 2 pairs. I'd like to think there's probably about 6 pairs, maybe more, at different parts. So you've got 3 fields here, 3 parts to the common. Behind you, or behind the camera, is one large open field. I prefer this field because of the hawthorns you can just see there, and the way in which it slopes down and then comes up the other side. So the other side again is the 3rd field, which again doesn't have a massive amount of opportunities to film. They drop straight down into the grass. So this one's the best one for the opportunity to catch them, because they love to come down from when they're singing up on high and onto these hawthorns. They remove the livestock in around about February time to give the grass enough time to grow. As you can see the height of it now, they tend to like about sort of 1 foot to 2 foot, sort of 600 millimetres of grass, ideally to nest in. I've noticed they've actually just put the horses back in. And what I've found is in the mornings, with the light coming up from this direction, you get the wind, which is like it is today, then they tend to face into the sun and hover down, which gives you a good opportunity to catch them. If the wind is going in the opposite direction, then it's best in the evenings. So throughout the last couple of months, I've been trying morning and evening, look at the wind direction, looking to see if it's going to be cloudy or not. It's cloudy at the moment. I've come up here to get myself ready. Allegedly, it's going to clear in about an hour or so's time. So what I'm hoping is with this wind, the sun will be over to my left. Should get an opportunity to catch them. So what I've tried to film over the last few weeks is initially on the ground, when you could see them quite readily. Occasionally they've been going up on and singing onto the bushes, singing up into the sky. Now what I've found is with the camera, I've been playing around with the settings. I can track them okay, use HD 4 times slow, so slow motion. But the tracking, with this camera, the tracking must get disabled, because I can track them down until I get to the tree line, and then as soon as it hits the tree line, it has great difficulty in picking them up. So I'm going to experiment today, maybe with just regular 4K 60p, so I can slow it down half and just see whether, because I know the tracking works in that mode. So I haven't come up so much this month, mainly because it's probably they have their young. Yesterday I was filming and I noticed there were grubs in their mouths, so I'm trying to keep to the paths. I don't want to disturb them. There aren't any signs of or anything like that, but the dog walkers tend to stay to the paths. The grass is long enough, so it's a case of getting close enough to film them, but not so close as to disturb them. I didn't quite get all the footage I wanted. I've got some reasonable footage of them coming down. I still need to get them earlier in the season when the males establishing their areas. I've got a couple of little scraps, but it was nothing really. So yeah, still a project to keep working on, but I think for the moment I'm quite pleased. So looking forward, I'm going to probably get onto the barn owls a little bit earlier than I did last year. It fits in quite well because June being the beginning of the season, the place I go to on the Kennet has a barn owl box there, so I can fit both in, do a little bit of fishing, and then hopefully on dusk or dawn see if I can get some barn owls. I need to catch up actually this week probably. I like to go every sort of 2 or 3 weeks with my roe deer, so that's something I need to do as well. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, give it a big thumbs up, like and subscribe, and hopefully you can join me for coffee in the next one.